Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from South Florida. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Go ahead.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. And that's not going to yield a whole lot, up to about the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Watkins motioning over. To throw is Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Tua. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Corner, long. Ready. 20, TX.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
Ready.
At the 49-yard line.
Eight.
Watkins motioning over.
Ready.
A play fake. Now Tua to throw. This is intercepted. And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
he'll get forward for about a yard. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Here's 2nd and 9. On the bootleg, it's Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. The big tight end, Kttn, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down. Moore going in motion. On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
21G.
The man in motion is Watson.
Out.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Tua going to give it to Kttn. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. In trouble, and down he goes. And now you hold your breath when you see this. That's Tua, who's in some obvious discomfort. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
That's taken in by Kttn. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A run out of the gun with Kttn. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
19 tight. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Panther 11. Trap 60. Go.
Back to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Miami. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Tony Adams there on the stop. Second and 7.
Let's go now.
Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll go play action here with Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Tight end motioning left. They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They send the tight end in motion. Williams to throw on 2nd down. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. It's up and through. And the Bears will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He'll get that complete to Donald Parham. Down the sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 74 yards. Touchdown, Miami. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go check. Go check.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one on target to Moore. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Here's Williams now to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. Inside the 10, it is caught. Give them 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
A run on 1st and goal. Marked down at the 6. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll go with him again. And he's in. Touchdown, Bears. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Austin now to return this. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Miami. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go. 3.
To throw is Williams. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A play fake. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set.
Now Tua. Now a screen set up for Kttn. He is in. Come on, Kttn. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Dolphins have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. He's got it! And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A huge play just before the half. 47 yards. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This one from 43 yards away. And he pulled it left. No good. And this will stay a 2-possession game. So we hit halftime here in South Florida, and the Dolphins are in the lead. As we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Up the middle they go. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Moore going in motion. Here's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on 4th down. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, it's Williams. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Moore going in motion. They'll try to run with Swift. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down. Field goal would only do so much. They need a touchdown to close the gap. It is 4th down and goal. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. The offense is staying put. It'll be 4th and goal. Now Williams. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. 1st and 10.
They're right here.
The man in motion is Watson. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
In motion, it's Waddle. To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He goes down dangerous right there, so close to the goal line. He is outside of the end zone, though. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
I've been in enough locker rooms in my day, Mike, and pretty much all of the messages are the same. We want to start the second half fast. We want to take the fight to our opponent. Well, snapping the ball inside your own 5-yard line after that sack, I promise you, was not part of the speech. And if they're not careful, they're on the verge of surrendering 2 points here.
It's a short kick. Fair catch is called for, and they're going to be in business with a short field to work. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Williams. He lets this one go. Looking for Scott. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off play action, it's Tua. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Watkins motioning over. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Hey, 21 TA. Solo left Zion. Turbo 1, high. Let's go.
The man in motion is Watson. 3rd and long. Here's Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
21G, 21G. Watson, Oscar. Corner, long.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Out.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
The man in motion is Watson.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Again, it's Tua. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready. Hey, long. Set.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He's got it at the 7. And he will score. Christian Watson, touchdown Miami. 8 for for the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Throwing is Williams. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throw it again. It's Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Go ahead.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's able to get it to the 37-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Off play action. Here's Williams. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks. A hand.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. That is Zach Sealer getting in there to bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 1st-round pick.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a 1st-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Safe. Go ahead. Hey!
In motion, it's Waddle. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And this throw batted away and incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
On 2nd down, here's Tagovailoa. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Tua. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Smith.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. At other times,
the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Get set. Ready, set.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's got room to roam. And he's into the end zone. Come on, Kttn. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Going to look deep, looking for more.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark. He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. We're trying to throw again. Here's Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. A big-time play for the Bears. It's a gain of 34. Throwing again, Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Williams to the air once more. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st down, Chicago.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end.